Hello, hello, hello. I have these on the wrong side. Usually, I'm looking at y'all when I talk, and I put everything on the wrong. I'm in a new stream setup. I'm still getting used to this thing. Let me just switch these over so that I can look at y'all when I talk instead of looking at not you guys. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now the game is over here, and you guys are over here. Um, okay. Hi! We are playing Castle Malloy tonight, which is one of those games that I know we all like to make fun of, but in reality is actually really fun. Hello, Danny. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Do I sound echoey to anyone else, or is it just I think it's just the sinus pressure going on in my head right now. I'm just posting to Instagram real fast because I forgot to do that. It's 100% my sinus pressure. Okay. Cool. It's just me. It's just my head being weird. Okay. There we go. Did that actually post today? Because it didn't do it earlier. Okay. Awesome. Well, we're playing bingo. I do have Castle Malloy bingo up, and I'm going to crochet while we play because I need to make some little ghosties to go out with fundraiser rewards. I spent a good chunk of yesterday packing up fundraiser rewards. They will hopefully be going out beginning of next week. So people should be getting their rewards fairly soon. If you're one of the people who lives in Canada, it might take a little bit longer, but everyone else should get theirs sooner rather than later. In the meantime, let's play this kooky game because this game is it's something.
Excuse me, giant human person.
A little bit.
How to be a detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia. When Kyler Mallory called me from her home in London and asked me to be her maid of honor, I was a little reluctant. After all, I hadn't seen her since she stayed with us as an exchange student a couple of years ago.
That is
when she
not
told me the wedding is going to
fun
take place
at
at an
all.
old family castle in Ireland, how could I say no? The wedding will be very small, but Kyler still needs help with all the final preparations, which means she'd like me to arrive several days early. So I'm going to fly to Dublin, rent a car, and meet Kyler at Castle Malloy.
Excuse me.
She warned me that the place is somewhat in need of repairs, whatever that means. And unfortunately, by the time I get there, it'll be night. But I've never been to Ireland before, and I've never even seen a real honest-to-goodness castle, let alone stayed in one.
That is
so the fact
not
that it may be
accurate,
dark
Nancy.
and run down just makes it more of an adventure. And you know me, whenever the question is who wants to go on an adventure, my answer is always, I do.
Nancy, you tried a little too hard on that one. Could have done better. My poor husband has been sick this whole weekend. I think a cold is trying to start. No! No! Only sending good, non-cold vibes for your whole family, Danny, because no. No, no, no. No colds. We do not need that. That is not fun times. Senior detective. I forgot my notebook. I'm probably gonna end up taking pictures of stuff, or I'll run and grab my notebook. Oh wait, it might be right over there.
Please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
Is the game quiet or is the game okay?
So your plane was on time, your luggage arrived, your rental car was waiting.
Yeah, it's
Everything
the
went without a
colds
hitch.
are going around.
And according to
Again,
Kyler's
which is
directions,
ridiculous
I'm within 2
'cause
kilometers of Castle Malloy.
not cold
Now
season.
stop worrying about me and get over to the Dun Hills. What time is it there?
Around 2. The party just started. It's gonna go all day, so I've got plenty of time. Are you driving?
Yes, Ned, I'm talking on my cell phone while I'm driving, but it's okay. There's
Oh my
absolutely
goodness.
no traffic.
You guys can't
And
see the game.
I
What
think
happened? The game, that's...
the gates.
Hang on.
I gotta go. Say hi.
The game was up. Oh, there it is. That's so weird. I was gonna say the game was up when I
I'm Nancy
loaded
Drew.
everything. That's insane. Maybe a tad loud. Okay. We'll turn her down just a little bit. I was worried it was too quiet. I didn't even notice because I tested it all beforehand, and I could see everything on the screen.
Make sure your seatbelt is securely
Whoopsies.
fastened. Thank you.
Dublin.
So your plane was on time, your luggage arrived, your rental car was waiting, everything went without a hitch?
Yep, and according to Kyler's directions, I'm within 2 kilometers of Castle Malloy. Now stop worrying about me and get over to the Dunn Hills. What time is it there?
Around 2. The party just started. It's gonna go all day, so I've got plenty of time. Are you driving?
Yes, Ned, I'm
Nancy's
talking
so
on my cell phone
dismissive
while I'm
here. Oh, my
driving, but
goodness.
it's okay. There's absolutely no traffic. And I think I see the gates. I gotta go. Say hi to the Dunn Hills for me and have fun.
Without you? Yeah, right. Take care, Nancy.
Oh no!
Oh my. She did. She's so dismissive of
What
him
was
though.
that?
I recently found out you could do this first.
Be right with you, miss.
And I've been intrigued to do it. Not that there's really anything we can do, but
Good thing I've got lots of credit on my phone card.
we can make a phone call. What if we call Ned right back? I want to see what happens if we call Ned right back.
Hi, this is Ned. I can't answer the phone right now, so either leave me a message or just call me back. Bye.
Hi, Ned. It's me. Just checking in from the Emerald Isle. Call you later. Bye.
Nancy, you are far too chipper for someone who just got in a car accident. Alright. We'll go back. Doop-a-doop-doop. It's a claddle ring. Oh, it's a ship! Ship! Sheep! I forgot there was a sheep right at the beginning. Slider puzzle. They really nailed the creepy Irish music vibes in this game. Charity, welcome in. Thank you for the work lurk. Excuse me. Just Nancy solving puzzles over here before she knows she needs to solve them because I like slider puzzles. My children are supposed to be sleeping. They're not sleeping. They're doing the opposite of sleeping, which is bouncing on their beds like little maniacs. Instead. Okay, I do like slider puzzles, but we might have to come back to this because there we go. Haha. There we go. I was thinking I wasn't going to get it there for a second, but we got there. Is that the piece? That's the piece that's missing. Okay. Oh.
It looks like a piece is missing.
I love slider puzzles. Alright. Now we just have to find the missing piece at some point. This is such an interesting navigation method, and I'm using the mouse. I know I can't use the arrow keys. But like it's so interesting to me that this is how they chose to have us navigate around the game. It's cool. It's also an interesting choice. Forgot to silence my phone, or at least put it on vibrate. All right. There we go.
Oh, hello.
The
I'm
mouth
Nancy
noises
Drew.
from
I'm
Denal.
here for the wedding.
The wedding's been called off, so go on back to where you come from.
No, wait, please. My car's in the ditch by the gate. I can't go anywhere.
Walk down the road to the inn then. Give me your keys and I'll see to your car in the morning.
I left the keys in the car.
Nancy, why would
Can
you
I at
leave the
least
keys in
talk
the
to
car?
Kyler?
She's sleeping.
No, wait. I came all the way from the States.
You cannot stay here. Go to the inn, I said. Now off with you.
But I've been to the inn. They don't have any rooms. I've got to stay here. Hello? Are you there? Hello?
That's a dialogue change. If you go to the inn, that's kind of cool.
I can't stay at the inn. There are no rooms. Please open the door.
Nancy, he's not gonna do it. He's just not. I also love it. Am I just that bad at this? I know you can. Oh, my aim is just that. I was aiming so badly. I love that they put that in there. Because they could have just been like, oh yeah. Nancy says the same thing. No matter what. And instead, oh, come on. I know we can do this without breaking the window. I want to do it without breaking the window. There we go. Hey, there we go. We got it.
Deaf are you now? I told you you cannot be staying here.
Denal, what are you doing? That's Nancy Drew, my maid of honor. Let her in.
Yeah, take that. No.
Matt's disappeared? How can somebody you came all the way out here with to marry just disappear?
He hasn't disappeared for good. You have to understand, Matt's a bit of a prankster, and the wedding is still days
Tyler,
away.
you are so delusional. It's a little bit sweet. The yarn is stuck to me. Hang on. We'll pick another one in a second.
He disappeared as a
Oh,
prank?
Tyler.
He adores getting people in a tizzy. I do think he's pushing the envelope this time, but he'll show up. Mind you, it may not be till I've started down the aisle, but he'll show, saying he just wanted to make this a wedding no one shall ever forget.
She's just so sweetly delusional. I don't know what else to
Why
say
did
about
that man
Kyler.
at the door tell me the wedding was off?
That was the caretaker, Donald Delaney. Not Donald, mind you. There's no D at the end, so it's pronounced Donald.
Donald.
That's the way you're supposed to spell it. which is to say that's the way the Irish spell it.
Proud of his heritage, huh?
Indeed. Which would be tolerable if his love for the Irish wasn't accompanied by an abiding distaste for the British. Now, he rather likes me, but that's only because he considers me to be Irish, since I'm directly related to the man who used to own this place. When it comes to my
Denal's
British
like, just wait.
fiancé,
We're
Denal
gonna
detests
reclaim
which is
you.
why he was so quick to tell you the wedding's
you
off.
will
He wants
still
it
be
to off.
Irish.
He came right out and said, if I am to be married in Castle Malloy, it simply must be to an Irishman. Said my marrying a Brit would upset the fairy people, or whatever he calls them.
We'll upset the fairies. Not the
You
fairies.
sure the wedding shouldn't at least be postponed?
I'm telling you, he'll show. You see, sometimes I hear him. You know, his voice. It's very faint and muffled, but it sounds like he's calling to me, saying things I can't quite make out, teasing me, the lout. So I know he's somewhere close by. He'll be here for the wedding. I'd stake my
golly.
life on it.
Hello, Amy.
Of course,
Welcome
I
in.
remember well your penchant for solving
playing some
mysteries.
Castle Malloy.
So if you want to give this one a go, by
One
all
of my
means
children
do.
just woke up.
You could start in the nursery. It's down the hall. That's where Matt had set up his cot and was spending most of his time. Find him, Nancy. Having my maid of honor
We're
ruin this silly vanishing
chuckling
trick of
about
his would teach him
how
a lesson
delusional
he
Kyler
sorely
is.
needs.
Sweet, but delusional.
Someone ran out in front of my car on my way here and caused me to drive into a ditch.
Are you all right?
Me, I'm fine. My car, my cell phone, not so good.
I might have to
And
go
I'm
help
pretty sure
my
whomever I
kids in a
saw
second.
dropped this. Looks like some kind of homemade doll.
The clothes. It looks like Matt. And that's his ring. What did the person who dropped this look like?
I didn't really get a good look. It was dark and I was
Yeah, I'm gonna have
distracted
to go
and
deal with them.
it moved so fast. Frankly, I'm not even sure if what I saw was a person.
Denal, the caretaker. When we realized Matt was gone, straight away Denal claimed Matt had been kidnapped by fairies. Which is of course utterly ridiculous. It was probably Matt himself you saw, tricked out in some costume and leaving that doll behind just to confound us. Well, I
they
do
are giving
hope
me a
he's
run for my
enjoying
money
himself
tonight
because
in
as soon
terms
as
of
we're married, that will
going
be
to bed
that.
when they're supposed
No more
to.
practical jokes. Ever.
No more practical jokes. Ever. Oh no.
Does it bother you to be here all by yourself?
Actually, Matt's best friend Kit Foley is here too. He set up a cot in the great hall downstairs.
Oh ho. Oh ho ho. Oh no. Drop my stitch. There we go.
Is he from London too?
He lives in London now, yes, but both his parents are Irish. You could practically hear Denal's ears perk up when he heard that.
Where does Mr. Delaney live?
All I know is he comes at dawn and leaves at sunset. I can't fathom what he does all day, but he always seems to be puttering away at something. When he's not working, he spends most of his time down the road at the Screaming
Right.
Banshee Inn.
Who pays him?
My grandfather's estate. Apparently, Grandpapa considered Denal to be as much a part of Castle Malloy as those mouldy old tapestries you see everywhere. I should let him go. All he ever talks about are banshees and fairies and leprechauns. And he can be quite obstinate, as you saw at the door. But if Grandpapa saw fit to put up with him all those years, I suppose I can too.
When you said you sometimes hear Matt, where are you when that happens? In here?
Kiddos.
In here, in the nursery, sometimes outside. His voice is all muffled and very, very faint, so I can never tell where it's coming from or what he's saying. But it's Matt, I'm sure of it.
And you've looked all over for him?
When it became apparent he was missing, we searched everywhere for hours. We were afraid he'd gone wading and drowned or something, or wandered into the bog, or gotten lost out on the moor. But we found no footprints, no clothes lying around, nothing. So when I heard his voice, it dawned on me he was playing one of his outlandish pranks. I was furious with him, but truth be told, it was also a bit of a relief.
Yeah. It would be a relief.
What are you doing in here, if you don't mind my asking?
Reading. About myself, in a way. You see, until my grandpapa died and left me this place, not only did I have no idea that this castle existed, but I had no idea my real name was not Mallory, but Malloy. Apparently, Grandpapa changed his name 50 years ago, so no one would find out he was Irish.
Interesting.
Why didn't he want people to find out he was Irish?
I think it had something to do with his brother, Brendan, the man who owned this place and was living here when it exploded during World War II. He was rumored to have been a double agent, supposedly
Not a double
doing
agent,
top
anything
secret
but that.
research for the Allies, but in truth, passing his findings onto the Axis. Not exactly a brother you want people to know about.
If the rumors were true.
Anyway, ever since I found out I'm a Malloy, I can't stop reading about Ireland. So many different people have populated this country at one time or another. The Celts, the Druids, the Gaels. It's all quite fascinating.
Have you come across anything in here that indicates whose side your great uncle was really on?
No, and if he was half as smart as he was reputed to be, I highly doubt I ever shall. He was quite the inventor, I do know that. Everything that remains in this place seems as if it's been tinkered with. Even his daughter's dollhouse, of all things.
Even his daughter's
I
dollhouse.
better get to work.
The 5 months I spent living with you, your dad, and Hannah, and Togo, of course. That was a very happy time for me, Nancy. I can't tell you how thrilled I am you're here.
I get to see you again, and I get to see Ireland? I'm the one who's thrilled, believe me. Let me
Sweet
know if
Tyler.
there's anything else I can do for you. I'm your maid of honor.
Oh,
remember?
Danny, feel better.
forgotten.
Go get some sleep, please. I'm sorry you feel so cruddy tonight. Please, please, please feel better. Oh, binary. Oh, joy. Brain fart, brain fart. Yes. I was moving too fast. Yep, because I want to do that. That was wrong. Again. My brain is doing things backwards tonight, apparently. Because we need to move this here. Actually, I might still be able to do that with what I did, so. No, can't still do that with what I did. Okay. So I need to move that to this spot. Something in my brain is telling me that this is like not the simple way to do this. And for some reason I'm doing it the more complicated way tonight. Oh no. We were doing so well. Yes, because I need to put... Okay, we're getting there. This is not usually a difficult puzzle for me. Technically, it's not difficult right now. I just keep doing stupid things. There we go. There we go. There we go. No, because I need everything over here. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can do it. My brain is just going incredibly slowly tonight. That is what I'm realizing. We're gonna be fine. This one so that I can move this one, which means I need to get this empty. There we go. Now we can get the rest of them. Got it. And now we have a
This'll come in
lantern.
handy.
I knew we'd get there. It was...
Whoa, that would have been quite a fall.
Yay! Thank you for the yay. Amy. We are missing gears. Oh, and we took a book on the zodiac constellations. Okily dokily. Can I take any other books from over here? No. It's a crime that we cannot look at more books in this game.
I don't think I can jump that far.
Are you sure?
Huh? Ah!
She's sure. You didn't break your neck when you fell through that hole in the stairs. Bad news. You broke pretty much everything else. Well. You know. You know what I noticed though? Nancy does not go all the way to the top of the stairs and then jump. She jumps from like the third step back. Of course she's not going to make it. Like, come on, Nancy. Oh, it's a crow. Stealing shiny things, sir. Live animal sighting. There we go. Stop stealing shiny things. Shiny things, thief. Is this reused from Danger on Deception Island? Oh, these are from, Secret of the Old Clock. Rock, rock. Oh, I got a coin. Le lapin bleu. We can see the reflection of everything else except for Nancy. Nancy's a vampire. There's another doll from Secret of the Old Clock. Oh, where did we get? Okay. I didn't know we had one of those. Got a penny. Don't think. See, not what you see, and hear not what you hear. See, these would not be super duper creepy, like, things for a child if the child is studying morality or things like that. However, when it's in an abandoned nursery that nobody's been in for who knows how long, it's creepy. These are wedding gifts. I never noticed that before. There's just an open wall, but that's where they keep their wedding gifts.
Hi, you must be Nancy Drew. I'm Kit Foley. Ignore the eye if you can. Walked into a door the other day. Looks worse than it feels. I'm a bit surprised you're still here, given the circumstances.
I'm not sure I fully understand the circumstances yet.
Sure, Kit.
That's because you've only heard Kyler's version of what's going on. Or worse, that daffy caretaker's version. Either way, it's unlikely you've heard the truth.
The truth being...
Matt isn't playing a practical joke, and he hasn't been kidnapped by fairies. He got cold feet and left. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Well, Matt didn't come out and tell me he was leaving. But hey, I am his best friend. I know him better than anybody. I mean, he loves Kyler, but she can be a handful. And he's no pushover either. Their relationship is so tempestuous, it scares him. She thinks once
Sir,
he makes a real commitment, everything will
how
be fine.
darest you?
But he's not so sure. So he bailed.
I don't think the possibility that he walked out on her has even occurred to her.
She's in a raging state of denial, and I, for one, don't see any harm in allowing her to stay that way. I seriously doubt he walked out on her for good. It's just that for Matt, marriage is way too much, way too soon.
Okay. But if he asked her, I mean, come on, dude.
When or how did you realize that Matt had disappeared?
Kyler and I
Not
went
even
for a
gonna.
walk, came back, and the next thing I knew, Kyler was saying Matt was nowhere to be found.
Where did you last see him?
In the nursery. He always seemed to be in the nursery fiddling with things. Whenever I'd tease him about it, he'd always give me this impish little grin like he was up to something. When I checked the nursery and saw that Matt's suitcase and backpack were gone, it finally dawned on me that he had left and he wasn't coming back. Of course, by that time, Kyler had convinced herself that he was simply playing one of his practical jokes, and I couldn't bring myself to burst her bubble, so I didn't.
Oh, Kit.
How come you sound so American?
Because I am American. My father's VP of International Sales for Krollmeister Incorporated. The company
Grollmeister.
transferred him to London 15 years ago. I've pretty much lived there ever since. I just can't seem to pick up the accent.
15 years in London and you haven't even picked up a little bit of an accent? Not even a little
It
bit?
looks like you're drawing something. Are you an artist?
Me? Not hardly. I'm with a real estate development company. These are just preliminary sketches for a couple of projects we're working on. In other words, I'm doing homework.
Have you ever developed a project in Ireland?
No, but it's just a matter of time. Especially if we got our hands on a tract of land like the one this castle sits on. Ocean view, easy commute to Donegal, bedrock foundation, readily accessible groundwater. That bog's a bit problematic, but a little sand, a little gravel, a little landscaping, voila! A cluster of 6, maybe 8 luxury homes amid a park-like setting. That
Sir,
would
does
sell
Kyler
like
know that you're
lightning.
trying to landscape her ancestral home? Because
Time for me to scoot.
Drop
she
by
might have
anytime.
problems with that. Alright. Oh.
Where are those lights in the tower coming from?
Interesting. Oh, just a second, y'all. My husband is calling me. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, friends. Nothing to worry about, just come back, game. There it is, okay. Just my husband needed something real fast. But we got a bingo call out of it, so. 1945, 1916, 1801. These are really lovely Celtic crosses. Tis the bog. Sorry, okay, I can only go that far. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ooh, a fairy circle. Oh! I went too far. The cliff wasn't that high. It was still a cliff. It was still a cliff. It was definitely still a cliff. Fall off a cliff. There we go. Okay, let's not fall off a cliff again. It's a well. Can I look at the well? Or is the well just here? The well is just here. Okay. Okay, that's the cliff edge. Here's the garden. Oh. Well,
Wonder what that crow's doing in there.
ooh. Hiding his treasures, obviously. I have never fully understood how to turn these gnomes. I'm gonna have to come back to it. I, Kyler, choose you, Matt, as my friend, my companion, my love, through life's trials and celebrations. The road and to get, wow, this is, I'm not even sure those are edits there, Kyler. It just gets worse and worse. Okay. I think we need to go have a chat with Denal. I think we can also actually call our friends now.
Phone card to the rescue.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. It's me.
Hey, Nancy. How come you're not calling from your cell phone?
Well, let's just say you were right about driving and using my cell phone. Sort of.
You were in a car accident?
Yeah, but you heard me hang up, so I wasn't really talking on the phone. I just had it in my hand. Even though I did wind up in a ditch. I'm fine, but the rental car and my cell phone are pretty much history.
Oh, Nancy.
You drove into a ditch?
Something that kind of looked like a woman and kind of didn't ran across the road right in front of me. I had to swerve to miss her, or it, or whatever.
What do you mean it kinda looked like a woman?
That is a very
It had all
sad
this
baby.
long, wild hair, and it was wearing something flowing, like a dress or a robe. But its face, it just didn't look human.
Here we go again. You're in Ireland, not 2 hours, and what happens?
A mystery falls into my lap. A harmless mystery. Don't worry, Ned.
You're fine. Right.
Ned, oh, you're so salty.
Did I mention that Matt Simmons, the guy Kyler came here to marry, is missing?
The groom is missing?
She thinks he's just playing a
The
practical
groom is
joke.
missing.
Wait a minute. You and Kyler are there by yourselves?
No.
Matt's best friend
No,
is
no.
here too. So's the caretaker, Mr. Delaney.
This guy Matt thinks disappearing less than a week before his wedding is funny? I'm no expert on marriage or anything, but I I don't think that's a good sign.
I don't think
Kit
it's a good
Foley, Matt the
sign.
groom's best friend, has a black eye,
It is
which he
5.
says is because he walked into a door.
When a guy says that, it usually means he walked into some other guy's fist.
If that's true,
I
that means
love
Kit is
Ned's
lying, which
insight
makes
in this
Matt's
game.
sudden
I really
disappearance
do.
even more disturbing.
I feel like
It'd
that's
make me
exactly
wonder,
how my
that's
husband
for
would
sure.
respond to that excuse. He got in a fight.
I'd really like to get into the tower of Castle Malloy.
What's stopping you?
The lack of stairs, for one thing.
There are no stairs?
They were destroyed along with half the castle in a mysterious explosion during World War II. Apparently, the guy who lived here then, Brendan Malloy, was some kind of mad scientist.
Why do you want to get up in
Mad
the tower
scientist.
so bad?
It's alive!
I saw some strange lights coming from inside it. I can't help but think it might have been Matt.
Why would he be up in a tower?
Oh, maybe that's where he's hiding out.
You just said there's no way to get in.
I know, but maybe...
He learned how to fly.
You're not helping, Ned.
Sorry, Nancy.
But what if he did?
That's it for now.
Just be careful over there.
I will. Talk to you soon.
Alright, we're gonna make these phone calls. And then I need to go and help my children real
Is
fast.
this a sales call?
No, Bess, it's me, Nancy. I'm calling from a phone in Ireland.
Nancy, hi! George, get over here. It's Nancy. Hi, Nan. You'd better be having a great time there because you are missing an incredible time here. The Dunhills throw the best parties. You should see all the awesome pool toys they've got. And everywhere you look, some cute guy in swim trunks is standing over a barbecue grilling something. I'm in heaven.
Sounds fabulous. Be sure to wish Kathy and Carrie a happy
goodness,
birthday
Bess.
for me.
You know, one person I haven't seen is Ned. Yeah, me neither.
He's there somewhere. I talked to him earlier.
So, what's going on with you?
Just as I got to the castle, something that may or may not have been a banshee
You
ran
know,
across the
Ned
road
never
in front of me and
fully
made me drive
confirms,
into
at
a
least that I
ditch.
remember, that he actually went
Saw a
to the
banshee?
party.
That's bad luck, isn't it? Not if you see a banshee. If you hear one, it means someone's going to die. Wait a minute. Why was it running? Can't banshees fly?
Bess, what I saw just looked like a banshee. I'm sure it really wasn't a banshee, although it did just kind of vanish. And when I talked to Kyler, I found out that her husband-to-be has vanished.
What do
Stuffing.
you mean vanished?
Going in
Matt came to
the
Ireland
stuff.
with Kyler and his best friend Kit, but now he's nowhere to be found.
Going
Kyler
in
is
the
convinced
ghost.
he's pulling a prank.
A prank?
Apparently, he's a pretty big practical joker.
More like a pretty big moron. Incoming. Check it out.
Oh.
My gosh.
Guys? Hello? Bess? George? Anyone?
Sorry, we were hopelessly distracted by a truly amazing set of washboard abs.
I'm gonna snooze the ads until we're done with this, and then I am gonna run ads while I go deal with my kiddos.
Whoever ran out in front of my car dropped a handmade
I am gonna
doll
run a
that looks
longer
like a
ad
missing
break
broom.
when I go deal with the kids.
That's kind of freaky. Dolls are freaky, period. Who around there would be making dolls?
Kyler thinks I saw Matt, and the doll was just part of the practical joke he's playing.
Let me see if I got this straight. The guy thinks disappearing less than a week before his wedding, causing cars to run off the road, and making creepy dolls is funny? Not exactly best Marvin marriage material, is he?
I found a draft of the vows
Yeah, my
Kyler
kid's
is
really
planning to
upset.
say at her wedding.
Oh, custom written vows are so sweet.
Problem is, these vows have the words, "What am I doing? This is wrong," scrawled beneath them.
That can't be good. How do you know she was talking about the wedding? Maybe she was just frustrated because she couldn't put her feelings into words.
That's true.
Did you ask her about
I'd
them?
be frustrated
What's
if I
the
had
point?
written those
If
vows,
she
let's
is
be
having
honest.
second thoughts about getting married, she probably won't admit it, seeing as she's failed to before.
That's true, too.
Wait a minute. You guys aren't suggesting that Kyler is behind Matt's disappearance, are you?
I admit that doesn't make much sense.
But it is a possibility. You two are terrible.
I'd better get going. You guys are wearing sunscreen, right?
Yes, Nancy.
Just checking.
Nancy
Bye.
being the mom friend when it really doesn't matter. Like, I mean, that obviously we want people to wear sunscreen, but like, she's in Ireland. And there's stuff going on. And she's like, y'all are wearing sunscreen, right? And they're like, Nancy, there's a banshee. Why are you asking us about sunscreen? The ultimate mom friend, except for herself. Okay. I'm gonna run an ad. I am gonna run like a full 5-minute ad. Or not. I guess I'm gonna run a 2-minute ad. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. I'm gonna run a 2-minute ad while I go deal with my kids. I will probably not be back before the ad break is over, but I will be back as soon as humanly possible. And so I will see you guys in just a second. thanks for your patience, y'all. My kids are in rare form tonight. I just had to screw a curtain back into the wall because they literally yanked it off their window. They're supposed to be sleeping. They are definitely not doing that. So. Sounded like the younger one went back to sleep, but we'll have to see. Okay.
So, you're not so keen on staying at the castle after all, then?
I'm staying there. I just wanted to talk to you.
Come to me for a bit of aid and advice, did you? Well, I've got none to give. Not till I got the day's troubles behind me and a crow's nest in front of me.
I don't blame you a bit. I also have no idea what you're talking about.
The mix maid suddenly took ill, leaving poor Seamus on his own, running back and forth, trying to mix and serve at the same time. I ordered soon as I walked in, yet here I sit, dying of thirst. I'll do no talking till I get me crow's nest, and there's the sorry truth of the matter. But now, were some spry and spunky lass to lend poor Seamus a hand by taking over the mixing for a while, that would surely speed the plough.
Sounds good to me. I'll see to it you get your crows whatever, ASAP.
Alright, time
Gonna
to make
play
some drinks.
Mix Maid for a while, are ya? Well, here's what you're to do. I'll take the orders and put the tickets up here. Each ticket will have no more than 2 drinks on it. And to save time, I draw little pictures instead of writing out their names.
I
The
maintain that I
mixing
have
book
no
will
idea
tell
how
you
that
which
saves
little
anyone
picture
any
stands
time,
for what
Seamus,
drink.
but okay.
It'll also tell you what's in each drink and how to make each drink. Now, to pour something, put the silver mixing glass under either the juice tap or the beer tap. Then, press whatever button the mixing book tells you to press. The book will also tell you how many times to press it. If the drink needs blending, you'll see a picture of a blender at the top of the column in the book. You're to put the solid ingredients into the blender first, then pour whatever's in the mixing glass into the blender. Then press the red button, and when the blending's done, just reach under the counter and find the serving glass that's pictured in the book. Put the serving glass on the grey mat and pour everything from the blender into the serving glass. If the drink doesn't need blending, just find the right serving glass, put it on the grey mat, and pour everything you've poured into the mixing glass into the serving glass. Then, add anything else the book tells you to add, put the serving glass on the tray to the right of the ticket it goes to, and start fixing the next drink. Soon as you've made all the drinks on a ticket, ring the bell and I'll serve 'em up. Just remember, if the orders start coming thick and fast and the tickets start piling up, you're to make the drinks on the ticket closest to the bell first. Now, you'll be making no mistakes, I'm sure. But if you do, just toss the glass into the rubbish bin down there to the right and start over. Mind you, lass, you must do the mixing fast and proper. The quicker you mix, the more tips you'll be keeping. To work with you now.
To work with you now. This is a trick that I learned a while ago, that you can literally just click on the
You do fine work,
pictures
miss.
and it'll take you to the right thing. You don't have to go flicking through the pages, which is absolutely insane because the number of times that I went searching. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Strawberries.
You do fine work, miss.
The amount of time that I spent flicking through these books when I didn't need to. Cranberry, orange, lemon. Yes. Into a martini glass.
You do fine work, miss. All done and dusted, are ya? Thank you, miss. take what's in the tip jar. And the next time you help out, you can keep the tips then as well.
Awesome. One
You
of my
make
favorite
a mean
minigames,
crow's
if
nest,
I'm
girl.
honest.
Well done. Now, I'm
golly.
to tell you what happened to the Sassenach, am
Youngest
I?
is having a hard
I'm
night.
sorry. Happened to the what?
The Sassenach, the Englishman, the one Kyler was supposed to be marrying. Well, what happened to him is this. The she took him. The good people whisked him straight off to their world, they did.
By the good people, you mean fairies?
You'll not be hearing me call him that. All of us have a name we prefer, and with them, the good people it is. So that's what I call him, and you'd be wise to do the same.
Just what are these good people going to do with him?
Whatever they please.
It's a
He's in
ghosty
their
ghosty.
world now, and he'll not be coming back. That's as much of the truth as we'll ever know. 'Tis not the first time the good people have seen fit to meddle in the affairs of Castle Malloy. Caused the explosion they did.
Explosion?
Aye, the one that half destroyed the place. The man who lived
Only
there
half,
in 1944,
It only half
Brendan
destroyed the
Malloy
place.
was his name. He was a scientist, charged with making rocket fuel, people say. Only one summer night, something went terrible wrong. There was a flash, like 1,000 lightning bolts. Then a huge boom sent everything south of the library flying towards the sky. Brendan, his wife, Caitlin, used to own this place, she did. Aye, and their little girl, Fiona. All three were lost to the world forever when the place blew. But the blame lay not with Malloy. It was the good people. They'd taken a shine to Fiona, is why. And they knew that little girls, no matter how much they're adored by wee folk or mortals, sooner or later, all little girls grow up and grow old. The good people couldn't bear to see this happen to their beloved Fiona, so they made full sure it never did.
Sounds to me like the good people are actually just the opposite.
They have their ways, and we have ours, is all. That's just the way of things.
I'm not...
Got plans
Murder's
for
murder,
you, they
sir.
do.
The fairies? The good people? What makes you say that?
I meant to pocket your car keys for safekeeping on my way over here, but I couldn't find them.
You mean my keys weren't in the car?
Hot take
Aye,
tonight.
that's
Murder
exactly
is murder.
my meaning.
Like,
Taken they were.
they
The
have
good
their
people
ways.
want you
No,
to be
no,
staying.
no.
The name of this place. Just what exactly is a banshee?
A woman, one of the good people, as alive as you and me, with wild hair almost as long as the tattered grey robe billowing up around her whenever she appears. Sometimes she takes on the form of a hooded crow, but it's the sound
hooded
she
crow.
makes, her
Oh, yeah, I
terrible
like all of
wailing,
those by name.
that strikes fear in the human heart.
There we go.
Because when a mortal hears the wail of a banshee, it means someone is about to die.
About to die. Not gonna die eventually. About to die.
I saw someone with long hair and a gray robe outside the castle tonight.
Did you know?
It ran across the road in front of me. That's why my car's in the ditch.
Not till I was 50 and 4 did I see a banshee. To see one at your age, on your very first night in Ireland. A special lass you are indeed.
Well, yes, she
Do
is.
banshees
She's
ever
Nancy
leave
Drew.
things behind, like, say, little dolls?
Do not be mistaken banshees for Santa Claus now. A warning is all they leave behind about something that's coming and can't be stopped.
Do you dislike all Englishmen as much as you dislike Matt Simmons? Or is he special somehow?
I've little use for any Sassenach, but I took a disliking to this
I
one as
hear
soon as I laid eyes
Sassenach,
on him.
and all I can think
Arrogant
of
he was,
is
cocky,
Outlander.
disrespectful.
I haven't even
foolish,
watched Outlander,
always
but
touching things he shouldn't.
I
Going
know that's what he
places
calls
didn't
Claire,
belong.
so...
Worse than a stray dog, that one was.
What about his friend Kit?
Aye, he may talk like a Yank and live like a Brit, but there's Irish in the lad. I saw it right off. Little wonder he's in love with the girl. They'll make a fine pair.
Whoa, wait a minute.
excuse me.
Kit's not in love with Kyler.
Blind, are you now? Loves her,
Drama.
he does indeed. He's all but wearing a sign saying so. He came to the wedding early to make sure there'd never be a wedding. Only the good people saw to that for him. Ah, luck of the Irish.
I'd better get going.
Good night to you.
I love this game. I forget how much I like this game. It might have to go up in my tier list. Let's do 20. Oh wait. 89. I just want to hit the bullseye. Can I just... Nope. Okay. We're not gonna get this. Alright, it's fine. Bust. Oh my... Okay. There we go. The aiming in this one is not as refined as in Mornings at Waverly, which I am quite good at. But you wouldn't know it watching me play. Okay, 51. I'll do better with even numbers. Let's get the 1 out of there. And then I have 4 left. Let's do 10. I should be able to do a 20 and a 20. What? After countdown must be exactly 0 after all darts have been locked to the target. Didn't I? Is that not what I did? I thought that's what I did. Whatever, let's just play Difference Detective. I want this to be a real game. Like outside of Nancy. I know it's a real game, but... Hi, Rob. There was something on my screen that was covering that. I feel like it's got to be either on the kid or on the cat. On the cat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got a whistle. Nancy, you suck. Okay, we did not get Alan's phone number from Kyler, so we do need to talk to Mr. Best Man. I hear the ship. The ship.
What's going on?
Have you ever been up in the tower?
Uh-uh. You saw the stairs, or what's left of them. There's no way to get up there.
I could have sworn I saw lights coming from it.
Perhaps it was the good people come a-calling on their good friend Anal. Or maybe it was just reflected moonlight or something. So if
Sir,
you're thinking Matt's up there, forget it.
sir, you can
Ain't no
copy
way.
Denal's
I'll see you
accent,
later,
and you're
okay?
telling me you lived
Drop by
in London
anytime.
for 15 years without picking up
I can't
any
just go snooping around, not with Kit right there.
British accent. I call shenanigans.
Nancy, splendid
I
timing.
called so many
I just thought of
shenanigans
something
on
you can do
that.
for me. There's an old-fashioned printing press downstairs. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't taken a good look around down there yet.
Just go down the stairs and look for the monstrosity with the big wheel and the levers. You can't miss it. It came with the castle. My great-uncle Brendan had all sorts of gizmos and gadgets and machinery lying around. Anyway, when I saw the printer, I told Matt why not save some money and print the programs for the wedding right here. Problem is, Matt failed to get them done before he turned into the merry prankster. And since I have the mechanical aptitude of a bacterium, would you mind finishing the job for me? You'd only have to print 3 more sheets. And the plate, the ink, the paper, everything you need is right there.
No problem.
Excuse me.
Thank you, Nancy. You're the best.
Okay, but
Did you print the rest
I
of
have
the
a question.
programs?
Not yet, but I
Ma'am.
will.
Anything else to report?
If Matt was
Is
staying in
there
the
a question?
nursery, where's his luggage?
There we go.
Right there by his cot.
That is not
It's
how you say
not there
question in
now.
French. I just
But
cannot
it was
remember.
there, just last night. I remember seeing it when I peeked in to see if he'd finally decided to reappear. At least, I think I saw it last night. If it's not there now, perhaps Denol moved it, took it to storage or something. Because I know I saw it after Matt went missing. So it's around here somewhere.
knows.
Just like he's around here somewhere. I'm sure of it.
Did you know when you decided to hold your wedding here that half the place is pretty much rubble?
Oh, yes. Mind you, I didn't even know that Castle Malloy existed until Grandpapa died and I was notified that I'd inherited it. At which point the executor of his estate sent me pictures and assured me that despite its appearance, it was in fact habitable.
It's habitable. Is it?
I'll let you get back to your
Are
reading.
you sure about that?
Anytime you want to talk, I'll be right here.
Are you positive? What are you... Alright. Oh. My father-in-law is sending videos of the owl that has been stalking their property for the past 2 days. We spent yesterday when we were there watching it. Nancy, it's a printing. Oh. Ink first. I'm smart. It's fine. I know how to print things. And what if I
Alan
wanted
Payne.
to do them
That's
in
kind of weird.
What if I wanted to do it in pink?
I should use black ink to print the programs.
Nancy, you're so boring. Pink programs would be fantastic. Or blue. Can't get my yarn in there. Okay, that's. She said 3 more.
I'd better
right?
go tell Kyler I finished printing her programs.
She did. She said 3.
Did you finish the programs?
Yep.
Baruni.
But I noticed that they say the best man is someone named Alan Payne. If Kit is Matt's best friend, why isn't Kit the best man?
Matt said that's the way Kit wanted it. He got here early too. But when Matt vanished, Alan was certain that Matt was playing a joke and refused to be the butt of it. So he went back to London, saying he'll reappear only when Matt does and not a moment before. You know, perhaps you should give Alan a call. 0044-020-7946.
Ma'am, why do you have the best
0481.
man's phone number?
He may have seen something while he was here that could help you find Matt. You'll have to use the phone down the road at the inn, however. My cell phone gets absolutely no reception here.
I'm gonna go play detective now.
Good luck.
Oakley dokley. Alright. Oh. I forgot that that was a bingo call. music in this game reminds me of the Little Princess, not Little Princess, the Secret Garden movie from the 90s. Which is like one of my very favorite films.
Hello?
Yes, hi. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Castle Malloy. I'm Kyler Mallory's maid of honor.
Yes, I remember that name.
The music is so much louder than the voices right now.
Has Matthew finally put an end to that ridiculous prank of his?
No, I'm afraid he's still at it. But if you have a second, could I ask you some questions?
It should be a minute or two before my ride gets here. What's on your mind?
Did you see or hear anything strange while you were at Castle Malloy?
If you mean, did I get the impression that the castle was haunted or enchanted or anything like that? No. Frankly, I was too distracted by the strange human goings-on to pay much attention to anything else.
What do you mean?
I mean, for three people who purport to be friends, it seemed to me they did an inordinate amount of fighting. For instance, the evening before Matt disappeared, he and Kit had a terrible row. I couldn't make out exactly what was being said,
really?
but they both sounded very angry. Furious, I dare say. In fact, the next time I saw Kit, he was sporting a black eye. And the next morning, Matt and Kyler had a go at each other. Nothing physical, mind you, and once again, I couldn't make out what was said, but I promise you, they were quite put out with each other.
Interesting.
I was more than happy to bid the lot of them farewell, though I imagine I'll be returning to the castle before too long. Matt is bound to find his prank as tedious as everyone else does eventually. I must be off. Nancy, it was a pleasure venting to you. Hopefully before too long we shall meet in person. Cheers.
Yeah, I don't feel the same way, sir. Okay. Now I just have to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Whee! Whee! Nope, I do not have the solution for that puzzle yet. I think I have to do... Oh, did she just... She just looked at me. Ma'am, that is illegal.
I would like a fortune.
How's it going?
Alan Payne told me he overheard you and Matt arguing the day before Matt disappeared. And pretty much right before you walked into that door.
What were you doing talking to Alan Payne?
I thought he might know something that could help us find Matt.
I
Being
told
helpful.
you, Matt bailed. He doesn't want to be found. Look, Alan Payne doesn't really know Matt or me, okay? Matt asked him to be his best man because he works with the guy and thought it was the politically smart thing to do.
And your point is?
He misunderstood what he heard. Matt and I have been friends for more than 12 years. We were just fooling around.
Fooling around? You ended up with a black eye.
I told you that was an accident. I'm clumsy.
What were you two talking about?
I forget. That's how inconsequential it was. Hey, I just remembered. Carla wants me to do the seating chart for the wedding dinner. Like I said, I can't bring myself to tell her there's not going to be a wedding. Anyway, I need to get to work on it, so you're gonna have to excuse me. Of course, you could always give it a shot. You just have to figure out where each guest should sit by taking into account their needs and preferences. What do you say?
Sure, I can do that.
Excellent. Just fill it out and bring it back to me when you think you've got everyone sitting in the right place. Because unless and until it gets done, afraid I'm going to be pretty much incommunicado.
I love that it's all characters from previous games. Okay, no invited guest can sit next to another guest of the same color. Members of the wedding party must sit together. On the long side of the table, Rose is sitting directly next to Taylor and to the left of Richard. Adjoining corner seats of the table are the same gender. Lori wants to be directly opposite of Kit. Why am I not surprised? Guest seats will alternate by gender on the long side. Kyler wants her maid of honor on her right for the toasts. Taylor wants an end chair on any side. Jane, Alan, Henry, and Linda are all sitting on different sides of the table. Matt is 2 seats to the right of Kit. Within a 6-seat span, Linda is to the right of John and to the left of Heather. Okay. Hello, Maggie. Welcome in. What's this? That is 2 seats to the right of Kit. Why? Okay, because, yeah. You drove 45 minutes each way to a Joann's that's still open today? Oh my goodness. I guess 45 minutes isn't. 7 skeins of brown yarn. I was shocked for a second, and then I remembered that I drive 45 minutes back and forth to our major town all the time because we live in the boonies. But, oh my goodness. 7 skeins of brown yarn. That's exciting. Lori wants to be directly opposite Kit. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry, I am sleepy tonight, apparently. A bunch of other impulse buys because they were applying an extra 50% off to the stuff. I mean, fabric is... We like fabric. Taylor... You did not buy any fabric. Oh, okay. You thought they were applying an extra 50% off. There we go. I misread it. Taylor wants an end seat on any side. Jane, Alan, Henry, and Linda are all sitting on different sides. Linda. But Matt is 2 seats to the right of Kit, so... Sounds good. Oh, good luck with that. Yeah. Wait, Matt is 2 seats to the right of Kit, so that's gotta be Kit. And that's gotta be Lori. Right? Yeah, we'll see how long we're here tonight. I'm sleepy. And I need to... I have some other things I need to do. Maybe. What if we put Jane here? Jane, Alan, Henry, and Linda are on different... Alan! Ugh. That means Taylor's gotta go like here. Because Henry has to be... Yeah. Okay. And then within a 6-seat span, Linda is to the right of John and to the left of Heather. Maybe like that? Let's see.
How's the seating chart coming?
Could you take a look at it?
You bet. The people at the top of the table don't look right. Try again.
What do you consider that? Is this the top of the table? Maybe... No, because Lori wants to be directly opposite Kit. But Jane... Let's try that.
How's the seating chart coming?
Could you take a look at it?
You bet. There's something funky about the left side. Try again.
Yeah, I'm sure there is something funky about the left side. I don't... Because Linda's to the right of John and to the left of Heather. And Taylor wants an end seat on any side. Joining corner seats are the same gender. Members of the wedding party must sit together. They will alternate by gender on the long side. Taylor wants an end chair on any side. Excuse me. Jane, Alan, Henry, and Linda are all sitting on different sides of the table. Matt is 2 seats at the right of Kit. And within a 6 feet span, Linda is to the right of John. Oh. I see. I know what's wrong. Maybe. And to the left of Heather. Let's try that.
How's the seating chart coming?
Could you take a look at it?
You bet. This looks great.
There we go.
Wow, you
I
did
had
it.
the directions
I'm
wrong.
impressed.
So now we can talk.
Yeah, now we can talk. Oh, hey, actually, you might want to take a look at this first. I found it on the floor in Matt's room when I was looking for him.
What is it?
Frankly, it didn't make a lot of sense to me, but maybe it will to you. Take it.
Okay.
If anybody can figure out what Matt was doing with it, you can, I'm sure. Good luck.
Sir, that is the opposite of helpful. It's actually not at all helpful. It's not what I wanted to talk to you about. But this does help me with what I need to do on
What's going on?
If you weren't going to be the best man,
So.
how come you came out here so early?
I volunteered to help get everything set up, and Matt and Kyler took me up on it. I'm pretty good friends with Kyler, too. In fact, I'm the one who introduced her to Matt.
I see.
How long have you known Kyler?
4 or 5 years. I met her my first year at university. She'd just gotten back from the States. From staying with your family, in fact. Wait a minute. Nancy Drew. Kyler told me about you. You're the girl who likes to play detective.
Well, it's just, you know, kind of a hobby.
It is more
Although
than a
Kyler did
hobby,
say It'd be
Nancy.
nice if I could find Matt.
Well, you're not going to have any luck doing that. Old Matt is long gone.
Kyler says sometimes she hears Matt's voice, only it's very faint and muffled. Do you ever hear him?
No. Man, Kyler must be losing it or something, because I'm telling you, Matt is not here.
I think, sir, if we listened to
The
you,
caretaker seems to think you're the one who should be getting married
Matt would
here,
never be
not
found.
Matt.
Yeah, well, in case you haven't noticed, that guy's got several screws loose. I just happened to mention that 3 out of my 4 grandparents were born in Ireland, and now whenever he sees me, he gets this weird look in his eye.
But you don't think he had anything to do with Matt's disappearance.
No. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He and Matt did not get along. They were always at each other's throats, arguing about the stupidest things. Even those leprechaun gnome things out in the garden. Denal had a fit one day when he saw Matt messing with them. And when Matt announced he was going to stay in the haunted nursery, I thought the guy was going to burst a blood vessel, he turned so red. But Matt disappeared on his own, not because of anything Denal did. I mean, the old coot's not that crazy.
You think?
Is he?
You'd
Time
think
for me to
that.
scoot.
See ya.
Okay. Let's go use this book to deal with the gnomes. Okay. Let's look here. This is right, left, back, forward, right, back. There we go. Stealing shiny things. I think we have all the gems we need for the nursery now. I feel like I'm looking at things back. Like, I know I'm not actually looking at anything backwards, but
What is that?
so did he fall down this? There we go. Ah! Oh, buddy. Big yikes.
You're right. There has to be a logical explanation for what we just saw. So I'm going to calm down, relax, and trust that you will discover what that thing was. You are going to figure it out, aren't you, Nancy?
Of course.
I promise.
Of course we are, Kyler.
You have a lead?
I'd better get to work.
Good luck.
Alright, we can go explore the bog now. Because we have the clues. Have clue, will travel. We'll go for a walk in dangerous bog. However, okay, there's 3. And we'll go forward 1. It's 2 and 1. So what? We go right 1. And that's 4. So forward 2. That was wrong. I died. It's fine. I messed up somewhere. Yikes. Okay. Forward 1. Right 1. Forward 2. Right 2. Forward 2. This is because you'd gone into shock. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Okay, wait. Hang on. Forward 1. Right 1. Forward 2. Right 2. Forward 2. Okay. Wait. I think I know what I did wrong. Hang on. Maybe. I could still be reading this very poorly, but... Go back and buy a liquidated pallet and forklift to carry all your stuff. This is... Yes. There we go. Okay, this is... Down. Wait, what? Also, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm failing at this puzzle. Very much so, because the key is not as useful as I'd like it to be. Okay. No, that one literally... I'm salty. You only fell in as far as your knees. The bad news, you fell in head first. Okay. Well, because when I tried the other way, I'm feeling very frustrated by this right now, because I'm supposed to be able to extrapolate from that, and I'm failing to extrapolate from that, and it's annoying. Oh, I should also call that, because we definitely had that already. I just wanted to see, because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Obviously I'm doing something wrong. But I wasn't entirely sure what. And that at least tells me that part of this is not wrong. Forward 1. Right 1. Forward 2. Right 2. Forward 2. Left 1, 2, 3, 4. This tells me to go backwards twice. And then it tells me to go left twice. And then it tells me to go backwards 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then it tells me to go left twice. It tells me to go forward 1, left 1, forward twice, right once, forward twice. Did we finally do it? We're certainly further than we were. Oh my goodness. Y'all. I was just counting wrong. It's fine. That's actually frustrating. Okay. So, Tansy, Pennyroll, one more time again.
Ew.
We love stealing things.
Looks like I need a key.
Yes, you do. A jetpack? Thankfully, I don't have to do that ever again. Because good gracious. Okay. This game does have a great
Did you hear something just now? Like someone screaming? Or was it just the wind?
Actually, it was Kyler. She and I saw someone with long white hair reaching in through the window of the nursery. Kyler screamed, and whoever or whatever it was disappeared.
How could someone reach in through the window? The nursery's on the 2nd floor.
Your guess is as good as mine, sir.
Whoever we saw looked like the person that ran across the road in front of me when I first arrived.
If Matt were still around, I'd say it was him. But since he's not around, maybe Denal has sprouted wings.
No, I don't think that's... No. That ain't it, kids.
Have you ever been to the little hut that's in the middle of the bog?
No. Don't tell me you've been traipsing through the bog. Are you nuts? That stuff's like quicksand.
No. Nope, definitely wasn't doing that. Not even just...
Did Matt ever try to cross the bog?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The only thing Denal ever said that made sense to Matt was, stay away from the bog. And he did. And you'd be well advised to do the same.
Yeah, Nancy doesn't do stay away. It's like, it's not...
Good talking to you.
Thing.
Keep it real.
It's not something we do. We don't stay away from things. Why would we do that?
You have a lead?
No.
I'll catch you later.
Anytime you want to talk, I'll be right here.
Do I have all the pieces for this? Yes. Okay. Let's balance some scales. Not that I know what I'm doing. I'm just messing around. Oops, let's not do that. And yet so far. I know that I could definitely look at, there's a thing somewhere that I could look at that would help me with this. I just don't remember where it is. Oh, that's really close. Okay, where's the thing? Okay, the thing has no numeric value on it. It is not as helpful as I thought it was. So I guess we just... Which one's the heaviest? It is, Seth. It is. It is the Lost Files of Nancy Drew. It is indeed. Also, welcome in. Yes, I actually bought it after seeing that Risque had a copy. And I was like, oh my goodness. I remember this book. I used to check it out obsessively from the library. I didn't think it still existed. And I was like, I need this. So I actually spent my very grown-up birthday money on it this year because I was like, I need this book. It was also on sale when I got it, so it was a win-win situation. It's completely valid. Completely. It came in the mail and my husband was like, so what's this? And I was like, it is my childhood. It is my childhood, sir. Did we do it? Did I do it? I did it. And we found the extra piece to the thing. Yes, adults do deserve to have nice things that make them happy. The saddest thing though, I opened the package and the people who shipped it from me, when they took it out of whatever packaging it was in to ship it, they sliced a huge gash in the back of it with the X-Acto knife that they were using. And I was so sad. I was like, you're kidding me. And then I was just like, you know what? It's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's just in the very back of the cover. Nobody's gonna see it except me. It's just gonna hang out in my stream setup most of the time anyway. It's gonna be fine. But I was sad. I was rather frustrated. Haha. A plate. Okay. I have no idea. I know I'm supposed to collect all of the plates so I can get up to the
What's on
tower,
your mind then?
but
Sometimes I hear this
it's been
strange
so
kind
long
of
since I played
wailing
this
sound
one.
when I'm in the castle. Have you ever heard it?
These ears don't work so well now. Even the pattern of rain is beginning to slip by 'em. But the situation being what it is, by my reckoning,
What
a
I'm
banshee,
hearing,
you heard.
sir, is that you are selectively deaf.
I don't think so. This sounded more mechanical.
So, all of a sudden,
my
you're an
topics.
expert on banshees, are you then?
Well, no, but
A banshee it was. How they know what they know, and why they
Birdie!
do what they do,
Birdie,
are
look.
mysteries
I'm
far
making
beyond
ghosts.
mortal solution. But be assured, lass, someone at Castle Malloy is doomed.
I have to find my tapestry needle. I can't find it anywhere. I have to like sew down the thingies and sew arms onto it, but I finished one earlier. I have this one and another purple one to make, and then I have to make a green one. So
have you ever been to the other side of the bog?
it goes. I
Do I
cannot
look daft to you
remember
now? There's no walking across
anything
the bog.
about this
Once
game
you
that's
fall
useful.
in, there's
I'm
no
kind
getting
of
out.
wandering
Aye,
aimlessly,
when I
almost
was
as though
your
I've never
age,
played it before,
younger
which
even,
is
there was talk of
on
an old
brand
gypsy woman who kept house in
for
the bog,
today,
living all by
so-
herself, crazy as could be. But a tall tale is all it was. You stay clear of that bog, girl. There be no crossing it. Not if you're fond of living.
What if I already did? What if I already did, Denal? I only got through it because of the
Guess I'll
wonderful
go
J-Cat.
now.
I've
Be
played it enough
careful out
times that
there,
you would
lass.
think that I knew what to do. And what's crazy is that I have been able to assist others in playing it. So, like, I'll hop on and, like, oh yeah, this is what you're missing. Except now that I'm playing it myself, no clue. I'm like, I got nothing. I know we have to get all the plates. I know one of them is past the gate, but I don't remember where to find the clue for the gate. It's like watching Family Feud. Oh, wait. I just got the thing that gives me the clue for the gate. You have all the answers that seem so obvious, but then you're the one doing it. It's so... Yes! 100%. Or, like, doing one of Southern Sleuth's Nancy quizzes, when I was on her Nancy quiz, the first time I had been, like, answering all of them in the chat prior to Swirly Dude, and then when I was actually doing it, mine was blank. Sneck, and... monocle. We'll go with that. Swirly Dude, Sneck, monocle. Swirly Dude, Sneck, monocle. There we go. There is an ad coming in just under 3 minutes. Okay. I hear you. Sheep. Sheepity, sheepity, sheepity. Snippity, snickety, snickety. You're watching Classic Who? Which Classic Who are you watching? Hey, let me know if Ravioli manages to find all of the Keys to Time series, because that is like the one thing that I always wanted to finish but never could. Oh yes, this is the plate that I need. Shooting stars. I hate this puzzle. I hate this puzzle so much. I know I need to do it, but I don't wanna. Don't make me do it. Audio Audio files exist. Well, yeah. I still had to have her give me the answer because I was lost. Yeah, yeah. Listen, this game had some of the best intentions, and it's a really interesting, kind of fun, kooky game. However, it's also a little on the psychotic side. Is it as psychotic as, say, the Shattered Medallion? No. Is it still a little crazy? Yeah. How did Kit get all the way over here? It's a crow. Every Nancy game has one or two puzzles that are awful. This one has several. Yes. 100%. Catherine! Hey! You love this game. Do you know which spot you're supposed to start on the stupid constellation stones? 'Cause I sure don't. And I lost them. I got lost. I don't know. There they are. I found them. Am I supposed to... Oh, golly. Ma'am. Must you? Is that... This dude meister. Am I supposed to start where the thingy-mabobber Mahoozle is? I'm just gonna speak Winnie the Pooh words at it. Uh-huh. Yes, this puzzle is stupid hard. And this, that is supposed to be helpful, is not helpful. Why? We're on an ad break currently. My apologies. It should only be 2 minutes though. Taurus, the bull. But also, like, what did they... I'll wait. I will wait, because y'all are all stuck in ads. But, like... My biggest complaint is straight up just, like... What do they consider winter? And spring, and I might have to break my own rules and just, you know what? I'm talking to nobody because y'all are all at ads. But I'm gonna kick it old school. And we're gonna go to the message boards. And see... Oh no, you know what game is next, y'all? 7 Ships is next. Alright. 10 seconds, and then we'll be back from ads. Alright, let's see. Welcome back. I am out of ads, and I have a... Yours was only a 15-second ad. My apologies. I did not see the I am out of ads. Okay. What is your question? I'm sorry about that, friend. I don't know why it did that. That's really weird. What can I do for you? What is your question? There are flowers at the bottom of one of the pillars. So I know for the flower puzzle that Kyler eventually gives us, we have to come and get some of this guy. I was gonna go old school and see if there was like a hint on the message boards real fast, but just 'cause why not? But also, see, here is my dilemma. Here is my dilemma with this, because the clue, and I keep bumping my desk tonight, the clue is this thingy, like winter, fall, great, but this is spring. This is also spring. Part of this, still spring. This is all summer. Now we're in like, what do they consider winter, fall, spring? Like, this is so arbitrary. Like, I don't even know what kind of hint I want right now, Catherine. I just want to solve the puzzle. No, but like, this is my biggest complaint about this puzzle, is like, that is such a, how do I know what is winter, spring, summer, fall to them? Because like, it is incredibly, it's so arbitrary. And I suppose like it would be, there's only a few on here, so I've got to pick from those. So, right, Taurus has to be spring, because the other ones aren't. Because Leo's, but Leo, August to September, is that fall or is that summer? Like, and wait, okay, so hang on, Leo, that's Scorpio, right? Scorpio's gotta be fall, because Scorpio is October and November. Like, night, Birdie. Have a good night. I'm just gonna have an existential crisis over this puzzle. It's fine. And this has to be winter. Taurus is summer. Taurus. Okay. Taurus is, I'm sorry. Taurus is summer. May to June is summer. Ravioli needs to that does not work for this. That does not. It's right in front of me. Tell Ravioli it's right in front of me, and it's not helping. Why is it's May. I am shooketh. Like, the crash out that's happening right now. All right, fine. I am not annoyed with you, Catherine. I'm like, what is the game doing? What is the game doing here? Okay. But then the other thing is, there's an explanation somewhere. There's more explanation somewhere. So they give us this whole book and there's more. Okay. No, the issue is... The issue... Bert... The issue is, A, it's not the it's not the astrological, it has to do with the constellation. And also, I don't have the runes yet. I probably can't even do this yet. I don't have the runes. What am I even... It's fine. We're missing a book. I don't even have the runes yet. I just realized. That's fine. Let's go confront Kit about his drawings, and we'll come back to this.
I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today.
We'll come back and crash out over this puzzle later. Okay. I really couldn't care less about my star sign changing or not changing.
What's going on?
So
I found the sketch you did on the ground outside. What's it for?
What, that? I was just messing around. See, I'm into real estate, and whenever I see an interesting tract of land, I like to sketch out how I'd develop it. Just to, you know, keep the juices flowing. It doesn't mean anything. I was just doodling.
Great. So it's okay if I keep this?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Kit, he is. I will comment on that later, Birdie.
I'll see you later, okay?
I will comment on that when I text you later, 'cause yeah. Just That's all I've got. Oh, we need to do the otters. Okay, let's do the otters, 'cause otters are cute. I mean, to be fair, these otters are a little bit obnoxious, but otters, as a general rule, are cute. It's the only reason I know it changed. Fair. Wait, that's 2 heads. I was like, this is going really well. It's not. I feel like that's what I already did. Okay. I think there's only the 2 blue otter heads. So... have to find, there we go. I normally like these puzzles, but the last time I played this one, it was way harder than it should have been. Yes, I agree with that. I had a physical puzzle like this when I was a kid. And I remember playing this game for the first time thinking, oh my goodness, I had this puzzle. Just, I think it was butterflies, not otters, obviously. And then I tried to actually do it, and I could not actually do it. And I was salty. Because it is surprisingly difficult. It definitely should not be this hard to just match some otters, right? This was another crash out for me when I played. We'll see if it gets to that point. I don't think I'll crash out over the otters, but... I also was determined not to crash out over the Zodiac puzzle. And y'all saw how fast that happened. So, actually, I feel like there's a... definitely a call for the stone puzzle being confusing. Does it reset if I walk away? Yes, okay. See no red otter bum. This game is probably going to be, most definitely going to be one of the ones that I don't complete in one sitting. I often will just sit here and play until I'm finished with the game. I don't think that's going to happen tonight. I think there are far too many crash outs to be had in Malloy for that to be an option tonight. Oh! Oh! Yeah! But that was not one of them. I will take that. Let's go. Alright. Another one of these. I like that puzzle. I don't remember who was playing, but I actually almost had a crash out watching somebody else play this. So I should have stayed on it for a second before I tried. But it is shaped like an N. And as long as you remember that the gears have to alternate and it is shaped like an N, like Nancy's name, it's fairly simple to get through. That is the only reason I can solve that puzzle as quickly as I did. Okay, do I have all of the pieces that I need for this? No. I know some of these I don't actually have to do. Yes. So if you look at an image of it, or if you look up, this VOD will be posted in like a week or so, if I can remember. If you look back at it, you can see that it's janky, but it is an N up to the. I noticed it like not when I was playing it. I noticed it like watching Arbofunk or somebody play, and I was like, oh, that's a great way to remember what I need to do. Above in any direction. So, oh crap, I can't do that. I need the stupid blue one from the... They went all out with the spider webs in this game. They really did. I need the blue one from the stupid darts game that I thought I won, but apparently I didn't. Do I get the runes book? I feel like I get the ocean runes from Denal. The book on the ocean runes. That has got to be, that's the same sting as Danger on Deception Island.
What's on your mind, then?
What do you know about the stone pillars with all the weird writing on them?
I've never been able to make heads or tails of them. Even bought me a book on Ogham runes. Waste of good money, that was.
Ogham runes?
All those lines. Ancient Celtic symbols they are. Runes. Spell out something. I lack the time and patience to work out just what.
I wouldn't mind having a go at it. Do you think I could borrow your book?
Sorry to say, I'm not in a lending mood at the moment,
Oh,
lass. A wee bit of me
Oh,
favourite
no.
drum music would put me
Oh,
right.
no.
But the band can't be playing it because their
Oh,
drummer
no.
took sick. Looking for someone to take his place, they are.
I could probably fill in. I mean, not permanently, but...
Go to it, then. One ditty is all.
Nancy
Play it
being
well
like,
enough,
yes.
and the book will be yours.
Yes, I will
Seamus will help you get
play.
started.
I
What
will
a fine
play
lass you are for helping out the
Boating
band.
for you
Now,
is
here's what
like
you do.
is just
Watch the
wild.
cue. When it reaches the drum, just hit the corresponding section of the bowline with the beater. Keep doing that till the song's over. And if you've kept the beat well enough, the band will split their tips with
Boring
you.
is
They're about
not
to start.
easy.
Just watch the bar. Keep
Like,
your
it
wits
is
about ya,
not.
and you'll do fine.
She's a jack of all trades. She's something. Nancy being like, yes, let's just. Oop, too fast. I want it to go faster than it does when it's going slowly, and I want it to go slower. Can you tell that I played a whole bunch of this style of games on like game websites growing up? It's been a while.
Brilliant! Here's your share of the
Is
tips.
it really bad every other time? I might have to do it again
Sweet
now.
as clover to the honeybee that was. Here's the book.
I feel
Keep it
like
as
they
long
did
as you
this,
like.
and
I'll not soon have need of it.
I listened. So I
Will you be
unironically
wanting something else
listened
from me,
to
I gotta get going.
Gaelic
Be
Shanos
careful out
and
there, lass.
Boran, because I just think it's absolutely gorgeous music. And Boran often is not perfectly aligned, but I feel like this is particularly bad. I mean, that could have been worse.
Brilliant! Here's your share of the tips.
Okay. We're not doing it again. Yeah, that one wasn't bad. Okay. Did he just, like, totally fall asleep? Does he, like, completely pass out if you just sit here and watch him? I've never noticed that. Okay, we need the blue ship. Oh. Okay. I understand now. I understand why I messed up. It's fine. We'll get there. We're not going to win this one either. Well, maybe. Got it. We got it. All right. Okay, we have the Old Runes book now. My computer fan just turned on. This is the rest of the information. Because it would begin with August 1st. Near May 1st. So summer. Spring is February. And then Samhain is fall. Oh wait, no. This is fall, Samhain is winter. Oh golly. Alright. Let's go see if we can solve some stuff. So I want to fly. Do I? Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm just. I'm like, this should not be so hard. Okay, like that's. I'm not even mad. I'm just like, this should not be as difficult as it is, and yet. And now I'm gonna have to translate runes too, which, like, actually, I like runes, but also the fact that they can't just give me the names. Like, could you just... Do they all have different... Do they at least all start with different letters? Yes. Okay. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. We don't have to translate anything beyond the first letter. We can do this. Okay. So, according to the first book, this is going to be winter. So this is going to be Samhain. And I know I'm not pronouncing that correctly. And I really don't care right now. So S is this one, right? It's only 4. Why does everything feel like it's backwards tonight? Because now I am going to have to look. I'm going to have to look further. Yep, because that's not... So yes. But A only has one line. A only has one line. This is the one with the ground plate. Wait, this is summer? Where? Okay. How does... Oh, because of the... Okay. I'm smart. Thank you, Catherine. I would have been so frustrated in a minute. Oh man, I would have been so mad in a second. And it wouldn't have been anyone's fault but my own. Alright. Okay. But wait, does it start from the bottom? Arcane, welcome in. Thank you for the Agni Sacks. It was perfect for right now. Am I supposed to go from bottom to top? Is that where I'm messing up right now? They read from bottom to top. I'm glad you like it, friend. Doing great. Okay. This is my other problem, is just not, I just don't read all the way through. I should. That's Beltane. So. And there's summer. Okay. So. Summer. So if we're facing summer, I'm going to go this way and it's going to be spring. I hope. I really, really hope so. Which would be what? Bulk, okay. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. And then the M is a dash. That is exactly what we have been talking about, Arcane. Yes. The vibes of this game are fantastic. The puzzles are, some of them are kind of obnoxious. More than kind of obnoxious. They're something. Okay, February. Why am I... Why doesn't... I know one of these exists in February. There we go. Aquarius. And this is spring. Right, so we have the little leaves. Now we're going to go this way. Because next is winter. Which is this one. And it's whatever. Okay. SAM. Okay, cool. Cool. Now just which constellation is correct, because I need to figure out where the... Over to November 1st. Scorpios. Okay, and then finally is fall, which is going to be Hello, Liv. Thanks for stopping by. Wait. No, I did this. Thanks, Liv. Thank you for the Yaki sacks. Alright, let's see. L is the 2 side, and then U is 3, I think. I think that's right. I'm glad it makes you happy. Okay. And then August 1st. I mean, it's the one that's not any of the ones I've already used, but it's Leo. Okay. We did it. We did it. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then the last thing I have to do to get the last plate is... Thank you. Have a great night, Liv. Thanks for stopping by and making us laugh with the sound alert. I'm gonna go solve a dollhouse puzzle now. It is almost 11 o'clock. We're probably gonna solve a dollhouse and save the jetpack for next stream. But I want to get all the pieces for the jetpack, so... Oh, I thank you for the Rick Arlen's. Okay, do I even... Watch me not even have the right cards for this. Like, that would just be how tonight is going. Okay, I solved that one. Dude is next to the cow. This guy's to the side of a... This one's... The cow is directly next to him. The cat is... above. And she's gotta go, okay, above her. But the cow is also above her, so can she go down here? Yes, and it got me a coin. Okay. That was really helpful. Oh man, okay. One of these gives me a plate for the jetpack. I know that. Where's the cat? The cat is... both to the side of a... Oh, I need the sheep. I need the sheep. And the sheep needs wool.
You have a lead?
Mostly I have a question.
All right.
Do you know anything about this sketch? I found it outside.
It looks like a drawing for some kind of housing development, for the land the castle sits on.
Apparently Kit did them. Did you ask him to?
No, and I seriously doubt Matt did either. Kit must have done those on his own. The question is, Anyway, I thought of something else you can do for me. Since there's a possibility, however remote, that there are forces at work around here that none of us completely understands, I think it only prudent to do what I can
Nancy
to
is
counteract
so
them.
messy. She
To that
is.
end,
Nancy's like, let's cause some drama.
I would like to include these herbs and flowers in my wedding bouquets. According to Irish lore, each of them is believed to be associated with things I could use a little more of right now. If you could pick them for me and put them in that vase over there, that would be wonderful. Here's a basket.
All right.
This, of course, means that in spite of whatever it was I saw in the nursery, I still believe there will indeed be a wedding, because no matter who or what took Matt, you're going to find him, Nancy.
Yeah, we are.
Please don't let me down.
I'll let you get back to your reading.
Anytime you want to talk, I'll be right here.
That's way too long. Doop, doop, doop. Okay. Sorry. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so we need the sheep in order to... I'm stuck on my yarn. Okay, there we go. Sorry. My hands are super dry, and so I occasionally get the yarn, like it just kind of velcros to me.
What's going on?
Sounds awful.
I
but
better get going. See ya.
Drop by anytime.
I can't lotion right before I crochet because then I get lotion on the crochet. It's a vicious cycle. Vicious, vicious cycle. Okay. We need the sheep. I think Nancy has to now acknowledge that she needs the sheep, maybe? Question mark. Thankfully, we don't have to do this puzzle again. Nancy just goes right there. Nancy wandering around in here when it's like fairly obvious that somebody has been here recently.
That sheep doll needs
There we go.
stuffing.
We'll never fail to... Like, Nancy, come on. They could come back any minute. Indeed, I do. I crochet, I knit, I embroider. I am currently working on a couple of awards that need to go out with my fundraiser shipments. He's not done because I can't find my cannot find my tapestry needles anywhere, and I need to stitch him in a couple of places. But I've got these Blackmore Manor Ghost bag clips that he needs arms, and his wisps need stitching so that they're a little bit more wispy. But I have never done woobles, so I am not the person to ask. I don't know. Arcane, have you done any woobles? I just started doing things. I did a corner-to-corner blanket first. That was what I did. Because I wanted to crochet something for my last small child that was born, who is now over a year old. I've done a couple of corner-to-corner projects because they're easy. But I have not messed with woobles. I just find other patterns. I hear woobles are fun. I think the learning curve on that is getting past the magic loop, which is true of any. So like to do these little bag clips, I have to do a magic loop at the beginning. And I think that once you get past figuring out that, woobles are easy. There are beginner kits. I would definitely say get one of the ones that's labeled beginner to start if you are not someone who has crocheted previously. I know my mom learned to crochet doing woobles. Wait, there are no flowers here. We do have to go talk to Denal, but now I'm on flowers. This is what happens when my brain is in ADHD mode instead of hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. We were supposed to be talking to Denal, but we went to find flowers instead because flowers overrode my brain. Ooh, 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 Snoop. Snoopity Snoop. Snooping. Matt. This belongs to Matt. Good luck, friend. I would offer to help, but I left Streamlabs for OBS, so... Wait.
Those were just some sketches I made because I was bored. I do that all the time. I'm not after your property.
Then what are you after?
Nothing.
Then why are you trying to tell me there's not going to be a wedding?
Because Matt is gone.
Matt would never walk out on me. Never.
He still loves you, Kyler, but he's not ready to get married, and he just didn't know how to tell you.
Oh, so he told you to tell me? Or was his leaving your idea? What'd you tell him, Kit? That I still have feelings for you? That it isn't over between us? Because it is. You know that, don't you? It is most definitely over.
I'd better not go in there.
No.
You sure, though? You sure about that, Nancy? Because I feel like you definitely should. Oof. The juiciest fight in Nancy Drew history, and we can only hear that much of it. It's fine. We'll go talk to Denal. I know, right? Go in! And then when they stop talking, tell them to keep going. We want all the drama. Okay. Let's go talk to Denal about some sheep. Nancy can ask everyone about their dead moms who would never interrupt an argument between exes.
What's on your mind, then?
Exactly.
I'll let you drink your crow's nest in peace.
Nancy.
Good night to you.
Sheep. They definitely do. There is so much unfinished business. Nancy did somebody else's chores. Hang on, I'm catching up on some bingo calls. We asked for help from chat. And I'm currently rather annoyed with Nancy because she can't ask Denal about the stupid sheep. It's fine. I'm calm. To you too. That sheep sounded more like a burp than a sheep. So did that one. If I go in here and I acknowledge that there's stuff, you know, for shearing sheep, will Nancy let me talk to Denal about the sheep? And now that the fight's over, we're also going to take the flowers to Kyler because we're right here. we're
What's
gonna
going
confront
on?
Kit about the luggage.
I found Matt's luggage in here.
I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the
Looks
work
to me like
today.
someone was trying to hide it.
Well, it wasn't
Except
me.
that I do. I just want
Matt
to shear
hid
some
it.
sheep.
Oh my gosh. He didn't go back to London. He's been here the whole time. Kyler was right. Oh my gosh.
And you should feel very badly, sir. He should feel like an idiot right now. Just saying.
You think he's just pulling one of his pranks?
Just,
He must be.
Just
And
saying.
I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. The worst part is, if he's just playing a joke, it means he intends to go through with the wedding after all.
Why is that the worst
Big
part?
mistake, Maddie, my boy. Big mistake.
Sir, just because Kyler was too much woman for you does not mean that she's too much for Matt. Just saying. Streaming itself is seamless. I want to do the pretty white follower sub goal tab with the hard design that I see in other streamers. Can't for the life of me figure it out. People are really, really willing to assist.
I couldn't help
trying to
but overhear
remember
the
who-
discussion you and Kyler had in the library.
A lot of people have been switching to OBS.
All this talk of fairy
I know
kidnappings and
Medio
practical
used
jokes.
to use
I just thought it was time to
Streamlabs.
clear the air, but what happens? Not only did she accuse me of being the bad guy in all this, but as it turns out, she had it
Think
right,
Hey
and I had it wrong.
Risque still
Matt
uses
didn't walk out on
Streamlabs.
her. His luggage proves it.
And she's very helpful.
The part about you're still having feelings for her.
I
Was
know
she right about that too?
Dylan hasn't
Yeah.
switched to
As for
OBS
what,
yet.
if
He might be able to
anything,
help
gonna do
you.
about it? I haven't quite figured that out.
Streamlabs was too much for my
I'll see you
computer
later,
system to
okay?
handle,
Drop by anytime.
which is why I switched to OBS. But I did like how everything was kind of built into Streamlabs. OBS, you have to do a lot more of like building your own.
You've picked all the flowers?
Yep.
Go ahead and put them in that vase.
There you go.
Splendid. Anything else to report?
I found Matt's luggage hidden behind the cots
Anyway, there's
downstairs
plenty of
by
people who I'm
Kit's
sure would be
things.
willing to.
How did it get down there?
It kind of looked like Kit was hiding it.
YouTube is
Oh, don't
also
be
very,
silly.
very helpful.
Why would Kit do a thing like that? Well, anyway, that's a good thing. It means Matt's still around here, just as I've been saying all along.
Yes, he
Anything
is.
else to report?
I'll catch you later.
Keep me posted.
Okay. I felt really silly the other day because I was trying to make some of my sound redeems like sub only redeems, not cost any bits, but sub only redeems, and I couldn't find the button, and I knew that it existed, and I finally messaged Risque because I know that she uses sound alerts. And she sent me the picture, and it was literally on the screen that I had looked at about 50 times. And I was like, yep, that's about right.
What's on your mind then?
Would you by any chance know
I
how
still
Matt's
can't ask
luggage
about the
wound up
sheep.
hidden behind the cots in the Great Hall?
That I would. I put it there. I told the Sassenach he was not to stay in Fiona's room, yet he did nonetheless. So, while he was out with the others, I took his bags and hid him, thinking to force him to leave her room. Wasted time, that was.
Yeah,
Turns out
it was
woman had
it was
something else in
100% on
mind.
brand. I was like,
Good at
I've been staring at this for
finding
hours.
things, are ya?
And I
As a matter
know
of
it's
fact,
here.
I'm very
And I
good
just
at
couldn't
finding
find it.
things.
And yep,
Got
it
something
was
for you
exactly
then.
where I thought it was supposed to be.
A key?
Aye,
To the sheep
the
pen.
Sheep pen. The sheep I'm keeping on the castle
Sheep.
grounds need bringing in so I can shear 'em first thing tomorrow.
You want me to bring them in?
Sheep.
There's 10 of 'em is all. With that lantern of yours, you'll be done before you know. Go on now, take it.
Sheep.
Just walk
Go
the
wrangle
grounds,
some sheep.
and whenever you come upon a sheep, blow a whistle, and back they'll go to the barn. When you think all 10 are in, go to the barn and make sure, then lock the place up, and that'll be that. Don't be looking at me like I've got 3 heads, lass. You can do it. Out with you now. There's work to be done.
Nancy I love that Nancy is looking at him like he's insane. Like, you want me to do what? Oh. I also love their haircuts. But I have to wrangle them and then I have to go back and ask him about it. Nancy, please don't get stuck. I'm not. I haven't saved the game in a hot minute. I should do that. I hear you. I hear you. I don't see you, but I hear you. Am I seriously not close enough? One. We're going to use our arrow keys so that we can simultaneously click on things, because otherwise we lose sheep. Just play any old tune and they'll go back to the barn. I hear you. Listen, sheep in real life are not even this smart, though. Sheep in real life are so stupid. I've been watching Clarkson's Farm on Amazon Prime because I grew up watching Top Gear and really enjoy Jeremy Clarkson. And sheep are dumb. Sheep are really stupid. Sheepdogs are insane and incredibly smart. But the sheep themselves, complete idiots. Never seen an animal quite as dumb as a sheep. Go to the barn. Away with you. I hear you. I hear you. Where are you? Yeah. Can attest, not smart. They're not. They are so dumb. They no survival instincts at all. Sheep are just they got nothing. Okay, I cannot find this one last sheep. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go back to using the mouse for walking. Is Nancy even sassy in this game? She's got her moments. On a scale of 1 to final scene. I mean, that's fair. On a scale of 1 to final scene,
There,
she's
the
like
paddock's
a
all locked up.
1 point. Final scene is peak sass. I was talking with a bunch of other the big Clue Crew group had a discussion about Nancy's voice acting and how we talked briefly about how Nancy's voice acting in Final Scene is like peak good.
The
Like,
sheep
it's
are
her
tucked
best.
away in the barn, then?
They sure are.
I knew you could do it, lass. Will you be wanting something else from me, then?
Since you're going to shear the sheep that are in the barn tomorrow anyway, would it be okay if I sheared one of them tonight?
All right, y'all.
You
I think
know
we're gonna
how to
shear
shear a sheep,
and
do
then
ya?
I'm gonna say
Well,
goodnight
no,
because
but I need some raw wool, and
I
I figure
am
it
sleepy.
can't be that hard.
I'm willing to let
And-
you give it a try, but you'll not be finished till you've filled
inevitably my
3
kids are gonna
bags.
wake up
Do I have your word on it?
3 bags of wool. You
and
got
I
it.
should get some sleep
All
before
right,
that
then.
happens.
The book there in the barn will tell you how to operate all the equipment. Oh, and to get a sheep into the shearing station, just blow this tune on your whistle. Read the instructions, blow the whistle, and you'll be adding sheep shearing to your list of talents in no time at all.
Yes, sheep shearing as a talent when a machine is doing it for me. Doodle doo doo doodle doodle doo 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 doo. Oh, this was it. My kids got to. I don't know why this tune reminded me of it, but my kids got to experience their very first ice cream truck yesterday while we were at their in-laws' house, because we live out in the country, and so the ice cream truck just does not come here. But it came to my in-laws' house, and their uncle bought them ice cream, and they were over the moon. It was very cute. Oh, okay, you're excited. You are a yellow. Add the 3 values. Oh, we're at an ad. You said Bairn, so that's 30. 16, 46.
Whoa, who programmed this thing?
Okay. Green is 2. So Ronan, so 7, 18, 19. And I'd go with Panicked. 19 plus 16. We're gonna break out a calculator because I'm too tired for this. It's 35. See if that was right. Whoa. It's Elvis in sheep form. Oh, he's an angry sheepy. Okay. 9 plus 23. So, 3. 9 plus 20. I can't math tonight, y'all. 9 plus 23 is 32. This guy is angry. Nope. This is such a weird, like, alien machine. Imagine if you were a sheep and you were just getting your wool, like, sucked up by a vacuum.
1 bag down, 2 bags to go.
Three bags full. Oh, he's super calm. Okay. It's browns. That's 6. That's 29. That's 11. That's 40. I should have known that. Oh yeah.
Is that a sheep or a show dog?
I'd be scared too, sheepy. I'm sorry. 4 plus 19. 23. Panicked. 16 plus 23 is 39. Oh!
Now that's an interesting
It's a
look.
punk sheep.
That's 2 bags. I promised Mr. Delaney I'd fill 3.
Yellow. 7, 23, 23 plus 7 is 30 plus 15 is 45. Sorry, sheepy. Oh, I got it wrong.
Yikes,
Oh,
I
man.
must have done something wrong.
It was a happy sheep, not a bleeding sheep. Yeah. Yikes. Oopsies. Sorry, I keep bumping the table tonight. That's a bleating sheep. Okay. 7 plus 22 plus 15 is 44. Alright. Sorry, buddy. Red, so that's 26 plus 15 is 41. Another punk sheep. If you're leaving that much wool on a sheep when you're shearing it, I don't think you're doing it right, but that's just me.
I better check the bag to see how much wool. There, all done.
Alright. Let's go fill a sheep with wool, even though we just removed a whole bunch of wool from sheep. Okay. Sheep doll, and then we will save the puzzle that goes with it for next stream. I should be able to finish this game in 2 streams. I don't think it's going to take me more than that. Now that we've finally made some momentum. It felt like I was getting nowhere, but obviously I was getting somewhere. Alright, we got us a sheep. Let's head back to the castle so we're not hanging out in the weird shed. And then we're gonna go sleep. We'll find somebody to raid first, though. Sheep doll acquired. Alright, friends. I'm going to find somebody for us to raid. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I will be back on Thursday at 8. We're going to finish this game. Then, be sure to check out my Instagram if you don't follow me already. My yarn is stuck on me again. I just posted information about what will be going up on YouTube during my maternity leave, which is coming up in July. I will be playing up until the new baby gets here, is my hope. And then I will not be streaming for, at least not streaming live. Oh, nobody I follow is live anymore. Okay. I will not be streaming live until probably the beginning of September, while we get used to having another little one in the house. But I am filming playthroughs of games that will go up on YouTube while I am away. They will be scheduled to go up. So you shall not be completely without some content from me. It will just be on YouTube, not here. It looks like nobody is up playing Nancy. I guess if anyone has any suggestions for who to raid, we can find somebody, or we can also just say goodnight, because I'm not seeing anything too exciting out here right now. So yeah, make sure you check out Instagram. I'm gonna try and figure out how to post it on Twitch as well. I haven't quite figured out how to do like my actual little about thingy under my stream. I really should figure out how to do that. I've been doing this long enough that I should figure out how to do that. Yeah, I guess we're not going to find somebody to raid, because does not seem to be anybody else up right now, at least not Nancy wise. So yeah, I'll be back on Thursday night. Thank y'all for being here, for keeping me company. And I will see you all in the next one. Is Old Sea Hag? What? I thought I followed them. I must not follow them. I thought I did, though. Oh, and he's playing Phantom of Venice. There we go. I totally didn't even see that. We'll go raid Sea Hag. No, we'll go raid them. I really need to get with Medio and ask him to help me with a raid message, because I cannot come up with anything better than this right now. Alright, there we go, friends. There's a raid message for y'all. And we'll go ahead and raid Old Sea Hag, and I'll see y'all over there. Let's go spread the Nancy love. I'll see you guys on Thursday.